Hello, Earth signs. Welcome to your general weekend reading. This is a general reading for all of the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns, for this weekend. So this weekend, August 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I'm reading these cards from Mountain Standard Time here in the United States. So, let's see what's going to be going on this weekend for all of our Earth signs. We'll begin with our Taurians. What's going on for our Taurus, dear universe? Messages for the greatest and highest good for all of our Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the energies of this weekend. What messages do you have? So I'm going to pull just a few cards. See what we got going on. One more shuffle and we'll cut the deck. I feel like I'm just feeling like something's not fair. Alright, so I feel like some of you Taurus are just feeling suspended in midair. That's your overall energy. Some of you are at a point where you have to finally make a decision about some issue that is going on. I think there is an element of toxic behavior. Something that's keeping you trapped in a cycle. And I think you're at that point where you're ready to start really dealing with what no longer serves you. Because there's this sense of feeling very down as you go into this weekend. And I think I almost feel like there's an issue that's happened with a relationship that you are in, quite possibly with a water sign. We have this King of Cups energy, and it's very, very, very emotionally unstable. The King of Cups to me is somebody, and it has to do, I feel, with this toxic energy. Maybe you are dealing with somebody who is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody who is very selfish, because I see like this very toxic kind of energy and behavior when it comes to being out and about. Like they like to be out and about. And I feel like you're left home, or somebody's left home looking at, it's almost like you're looking at who you are really with. Isn't that crazy? So anyway, that's what I'm picking up for you, Taurus. So you're feeling very suspended as to what you need to do. Because I think there is this recurring theme that goes on. Like there's this sense of, repeating something over and over again. And it's abusive to yourself more than anybody else. So I see somebody who maybe you have water in your chart. Maybe you need to look at this partying type of behavior, because there could be a lot of that. Maybe as a result of your partying or somebody who you are involved with. I really feel like that they're never going to change. Do you know what I'm saying, Taurus? You know that this person is never going to change, that they're always going to be like this. They're always going to go out partying, and you're always going to be left feeling very alone. You love them, you don't love them. You love them, you don't love them. You're left here always reflecting on the fact is they're out partying, having a real good time. And you're left suspended. And you're at the end of this. It's like time to make a decision about this person, this energy. So I think this weekend could be a little tumultuous for you, Taurus. And I do sense that somebody is going to go off and do their thing come Sunday. So just be ready for that, Taurus. All right. Let's see if there's any final card of advice. Final card of advice, because that seems pretty down, Taurus. But better to know what's going on, some heartbreak. So the cards, they want you to stand confident, you know, and be confident in yourself, okay? Because you've got to turn something around and get things working again, you know, because there's offers that you could be missing that could be coming your way because you're so focused on this individual and how, you know, they're out partying while you're not. So I do sense that there's an issue that you need to find your confidence, you know, light that fire under yourself and, you know, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You know, maybe you meet somebody who's a fire sign. You're going to like them if you do. You know, maybe they're the ones that finally make you look at this person. I feel like you look at somebody, like really look at them. All right. Let's move on to our Virgos. Hello, Virgo. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What's going on, dear universe, for our Virgos? Ooh, spitting cards. Ooh, this has to do something with your home life, a partner. Maybe you're on fire with this person. So, this could be a long weekend, Virgos. I'm just saying. I think, well, all right. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. So I think you start out the weekend really, you know, clicking. Things are going along pretty good. But then there's this, I don't know, energy is what I get off of this King of Pentacles. It's like, you know, we could have it all, but I don't know. And then as the weekend moves on, we have the Six of Swords with the Lovers reversed. And again, I pick up this, I don't know, maybe I should move on from this relationship. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn, maybe another Earth sign, another Taurus, a Virgo, you know, or Gemini. Because I do sense that there is this disappointment that you learned something that they're not who you thought they were. Yeah, some Virgos come to a real decision about someone. Because this to me this is a marriage here. This Four of Wands with this King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles usually is the guy who's married. You know, but it could be your boss, but I'm reading this definitely as a marriage. Okay, you know, it's not all paradise at home. And you're thinking about maybe I should walk away. You know, who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? You know, even though, you know, there could be love there, I get, who am I kidding? I don't know. I don't know. You know, because I think there's a part of you, Virgo, that knows that you can stand on your own. You know, and it's like something, it's almost like, again, I got this with, and this could just be general earth energy for this weekend, is like something like lights your fire and gets you moving and gets you going. Because somebody wants to walk away from a relationship. And here, like, it's a family. So, you know, it's like, I don't know whether I want to do this anymore. I don't know. There's been a lot of lying in this relationship. You know, and the number 5 brings up change. And I think, you know, you have to look and say, well, something's got to change. Or maybe you will go on. So I think there's something comes to light this weekend. I wish the energies, it just seems like it's going to be very difficult energies this weekend. Yeah. See, I think there's some, I just get that something has to change. I mean, this is a very transformative energy. We just had this shift of this new moon. They call it the black moon. So I think it's really bringing up a lot of things, like, you know, from the dark, deep places. And I think that's one of the energies that I'm picking up for you, Virgo. So watch your words, all right? Just watch your words. You know, when you want to just kind of sting, you know, remember from past, you know, the last time you flipped out on somebody, how that went down. So I think just watch your words. It could be a long weekend, but yeah, there's some conflict, but it's, I think, all for the best. Everything is for the best. So yeah, I feel like you're being put on the spot this weekend. So just be ready, because there is this need for something to come to an end, and it'll lift a burden, and it's something that you've been avoiding. So this could be an explosive weekend for you, Virgo. All right, let's put these cards back and see if there's any final words before we move on to our Capricorns. All right, let's see. Ooh, see, we go from a 10 of Swords to a 9 of Cups. So you've got to put an end. You know, something's coming up. Something's going to come to a head, and it's going to be painful. You know, but ultimately, you go from a 9 of Cups to the bottom of the deck, a 10 of Cups. Okay, so let's get it out. All right, be very, very, very mindful of how you move about in the words and how you say things, because you're going to call a truce. Big weekend for you, Virgos, but it's for the greatest and highest good for your relationship. All right, so hello, Capricorns. What's going on? I hope you're hitting that thumbs up button. I hope you like my reading. So this is a general weekend reading for our Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We all know who we are in the story. Sometimes the energies are reversed. Sometimes the messages are for the cross watcher. So for whoever needs to hear it. So Capricorn, the energy of the raven. I just want to throw that out there because I came home yesterday and this beautiful raven feather was sitting right in the middle of my entryway. I was going to say sidewalk, but I don't have a sidewalk. So, success, Capricorn, finally. You're just at the beginning of it, okay? Because this is a very young person, but she's holding out her skirt, you know, and she's collecting her coins. So if you recently felt like you were defeated, I feel like there's a magic that this raven has brought to you. Just want to share that energy because I am a Capricorn and it's been a rough week. So, Capricorns, yeah. I think you need to let go and trust and believe a little more in what you're doing. There's something you were doing that I think you got to keep going is what I hear. Keep going. Don't be lazy. If there's work that you've been putting off, I think you need to get going. I think Saturday you're going to be very busy. And one more card. For the overall energies for our Capricorns for this weekend. August 2nd, 3rd, and... oh, yeah, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Oh, I see you getting out, Cappy. So I think that's really good. So I think some of you see that if you're going to have any success, you have got to open up a little bit more, right? So I think you're starting to feel a sense of power again. I think you're starting to see that you need to let your guard down a little bit, open up. I mean, I really see you putting yourself out there. You know, now, come Saturday, I think you may want to just kind of do your own thing on Saturday. Nothing wrong with that, but, you know, you're moving on. There's something you need to keep working on. So I'm almost feeling like you can take off a little bit, but because I think you need to replenish yourself. This 9 of Pentacles, you know, that's somebody who's feeling good, but it's got this issue of the home that I feel like you don't want to deal with and you would rather do something on your own. And I feel like you might have to address an issue before you can enjoy the day. But I think overall your weekend looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good, Capricorn. I mean, you've got this card of strength. So I think you end the weekend um, moving past the past. I think there's been a lot of things. I think you've been feeling a little down and out. Because like I say, myself, I had a very difficult week as a Capricorn. The energies were really challenging when it came to more of the material parts of my life. And I think most Capricorns felt that. But keep going. I think it'll be a good weekend. Keep going. Things are starting to look up. I think you're starting to feel better. Sunflowers. I think maybe if you're at the store, buy a sunflower if you see it in the store. If like right where I'm living, they're just growing everywhere. But I'm feeling like if you know how like you walk into the grocery stores, buy yourself a nice sunflower, bring it home and stick it in a beautiful vase, and it'll cheer you up, guaranteed, Capricorn. Because there's something, see this issue that you have to deal with at home. You don't want to deal with it. You don't want to deal with it. There's been a lot of worry. I feel like you just want to totally disconnect from the realities of your life at this moment. Because life has been challenging. It sure has. An issue of your past at home is what you don't want to deal with. This Ace of Wands reversed. This is to me, until you deal with this issue at home, you can't get yourself off the ground. And it's some issue from the past, somebody from the past who's still hanging on. There's somebody who's keeping you from moving on. Okay, so, yeah, it wants you to close the door. The universe wants you to close this door, Capricorn. For real. There's something that you're doing that no longer serves you. There's something that you need to let go of. It's keeping you from moving on. So, clear your energies, close some doors. If you really want to be on your own here, I think there's a decision you have to make. Okay. And I think if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay. This has to do definitely with a past relationship. Somebody who you haven't walked away from. You know who I'm talking about, don't you, Capricorn? Anyway, you gotta, there's something that no longer serves you, Cappies, that you need to put down. All right? Yeah. All right. Yeah, there's something that, and you know what it is. You know exactly what you need to do. You need to make a decision, take the blindfolds off. You can get yourself out of your own head. I feel like this issue right here, you're being told to look at something, and it's a mental thing. It's like you have created something no longer serves you. Something you need to give up something. Okay, you're at that point. Make that decision. Maybe some of you need to quit smoking. Some of you need to quit partying. Some of you need to take better care of yourself and eat better. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. It's like put something down, Capricorn. All right, so that's what I have for you, dear Earth signs. I hope this resonated. I'm going to move on now and close this energy. I do hope you like this reading. Please like, share, comment. Sorry, the cards are still jumping, Capricorn. So when it comes to a relationship of the past, for some of you Capricorns, you're really, you're disappointed in a relationship. There's an ending that has to come. I see a very single Capricorn here. So, and then I have a married one here. Maybe this is a past relationship that you've had with somebody. But I feel like you've got to move on from someone. Put an end to something. I don't know who that was for. That was a personal message for somebody. Yeah, because you have to heal from a past pain with somebody. Yeah. Sorry, I have to look. The cards always want me to look. Yeah, a relationship with a past person. There was a lot of lying and deception and things like that. I think, clear the energy, Cappies. Clear the energy. All right, that's what I've got for you. So until the next reading, blessed be. Have a great weekend. All right, bye now.